We are. What's up? Welcome to the Bit Fraternity. It's your boy Wild Easy right here with some more news. Actually, there's not a whole lot of topics today, so I'm kind of grasping at straws, trying to find stuff to talk about today. Of course, I've got COD news, a little bit for you, as I always do. I'm gonna find something every day. I'm gonna try to find something on COD. A little bit of Halo news, a little bit of more Xbox news, because those are my passion there. Got some Bitcoin news, some GameStop, Reddit crazy news. Got some more NVIDIA and Intel news. A little tiny bits of information. Not really that great of stories, but a little bit of information for you. So we'll see. We'll get to that all right after the intro, and I'll get to it, I guess, right now. Yo, all right, we're ready to talk about some of these topics real quick. I always shoot this live on Twitch because that seems to be the easiest for me. I don't promise any time, so I don't want to make it a show where you can show up live and get it. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's 8 o'clock Central. No set time. I just kind of like to get all the stories together and go from there. But if you want to follow me on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, you can get all the information right down here in the corner somewhere. That's so you can get that. And if you want to leave me comments or feedback or anything like that, you can go over there and do so. With that said, and without further ado, let's get into the little bit of news that I have for you today. Ignore the gigantic Best Buy ads. I don't know why. I have massive ads on this website. Can we zoom in a little bit? Boom, there we go. All right. So, like I said, I had a little bit of COD news, but not a whole lot for you. So here is what I've got. So Black Ops Cold War breaks the top 20 best selling games of all time. And you're like, oh, it's a COD. Yeah, that makes sense. The COD happens to sell a ton every year. It's a little bit impressive, though, because a lot of people have been kind of down talking this game. They haven't been super big fans of it. But I think it's a better one. Hold on, let's see. There we go. Now you're not bored. Okay. I like this game better than Modern Warfare. I think it plays better, but it's a little bit surprising with Warzone out there that's free. Modern Warfare is still a ton of people playing that. And the other thing that's surprising, it's only been out 3 months. So you take a game that's only been out a couple of months and it's already in the top 20. Think of all the games that have ever been released, and this is the top 20 of the best-selling games. I'm gonna have to say Mr. Pandy, old pandemic, COVID-19 probably has something to do with that. Everybody's in on the gaming train right now. But I mean that's pretty much it. So it's top 20. They do say it's the best-selling game of last year. They say that if you take into account Animal Crossing New Horizons and their digital sales and things like that, it's probably not true. I don't know why they can't track that. I guess digital sales are harder to keep track of. But yeah, so a lot of people are playing Warzone. Maybe they got into Call of Duty with Warzone because it's free, and so now they're wanting to play Black Ops. I'm not really sure what to attribute this boost in sales to, but it's up there. And so I wanted to point it out because I'm a little fanboy of Call of Duty. So there's that news. If you are a Warzone fan, here's some news for you. Potentially Warzone teasing a zombie game mode or something of some sort. So if you've played zombies, there's a trial machine where you can go up to it and you can get what they call these trials, where basically you It'll tell you, oh, kill this many zombies in this area, or do this thing, or whatever, and then you get rewards for it. Well, somebody has found this trial machine in the Warzone, what is it, Verdansk Hospital. They found a trial machine, and if you walk up to it, you get a prompt that says activate zombies. I don't believe it. Oh no, clicked on something. Okay, I don't think it does anything just yet. But there's a prompt for you to activate the zombies. They don't know if it's Treyarch or Infinity Ward, whoever's making the Warzone stuff now, teasing something potentially upcoming. They don't know if it's an actual leak, like if it's an accident that this model actually shouldn't be in the hospital. The tweet, which I've got, I think so you can see on the screen right now, the picture that this person tweeted is less than stellar quality. So I can't really tell if it's just looks completely out of place or if this is how it should be. I haven't gone into game and seen it myself. But yeah, so I think it makes sense. Some kind of Verdansk zombie collaboration would be pretty cool. To see the Cold War, the Black Ops, which is known for the zombies maps, and the Infinity War, which is known for their Warzone, I guess, and merging them up together. Just probably maybe some special event that's coming up soon for I would think Halloween, but we're so far away from that, I'm not really sure. But yeah, so if you're a Warzone player, go check that out. Keep an eye on it. If something else comes out, I'll have some more news for you on what that actually is doing. But it's a cool little teaser or leak or, I don't know, glitch, something that somebody's found, so we'll keep an eye on that. If you are trying to buy new consoles, apparently Xbox Series S is back in stock. It probably won't be by the time this is live. Probably won't be by the time you watch this on YouTube. But it was, I actually went and verified this, and there was some Series S's in stock on Amazon at $2.99. There's all these different links at different places that you can get this console at. The Series X is a little bit harder to get. The Series S seems to be coming in and out of stock, in and out of stock, in and out of stock. So I'll put this link, obviously, with all these links in the video description below, and you can check these out. Keep these in your little taskbar bookmarks and check them. If you really want an Xbox, you can check them out every single day, I guess, and see when they're coming in stock. I was lucky enough to pre-order mine on Amazon and been able to go forward with that. But you haven't got one yet, go check this out. Check this link. Check all these different options of buying one if you're looking for one. And there's potential that it'll be there. So that's basically it. So, woo! Some Halo news, boy. It seems like forever since Xbox has had any good Halo stuff. But so apparently I don't play, so Halo MCC that you're seeing on the screen, that's the Master Chief Collection. I don't play a lot of that. Halo, I've kind of left it in the past and have gone on with my life, I guess, but some people really like the Halo games. They have an insider program. They call it, and they give updates to the insiders. They call it flights. Apparently the next flight, this update for Halo MCC is going to have mouse and keyboard support for consoles. So I guess if you've got USB plugs on your Xbox, you can plug in a mouse, plug in a wireless keyboard or wireless mouse keyboard combo, whatever, and you'll be able to play some Halo with mouse and keyboard. I've never thought that there was a game that catered to mouse and keyboard. I think it always was more of a controller type of game. But if that's what gives you your jollies, I mean, go for it. Try it out. I think they tease that it's coming out soon. Not exactly. Yeah. What was it? Around February 18th is when the public flight is coming out. That it will apparently include this. It's got a couple other features: field of view slider for Xbox's 120 hertz option. Also, it's got a new Halo 3 map. Apparently, this map was only in the Russian version of Halo. And then the game got shut down, or Halo Online. The game was shut down. The map was lost. Apparently they found it now and they are giving that back out as well. There's some additional browsers, some new content. I don't know what all the content, audio options. Who cares about that? I don't know. So if you're a Halo fan, go check out the mouse and keyboard support if you like that. And then also definitely go check out the new Halo 3 map that's going to be coming out. Remember, this is for the insider program, so you probably have to sign up for that if you want to get these flights, these updates that they're sending out. So there's that. Oh, next one. All right, some more Halo news. I'm just kind of rolling right into it. The Halo Wars sequel is killed. So, for 343 Industries, I guess they were the ones that worked on Halo Wars 2. They've been coming out with some updated content. That, well, I guess it was. I believe it was subscription, like where you could pay to like download additional content. Many people have been asking when we get Halo Wars 3, some more RTS games that are around Halo. I don't know if it was profitable for them. I'm guessing that was the case, because if it was making them money, there's no reason that they would walk away from it. But basically, they put it out pretty black and white. I'm just going to read their quote right here. It's not always easy to be open and transparent, particularly when we expect it's not an answer the community wants to hear, but we want to give it to you straight. 343 Industries has no current plans for further Halo 2 work, including content updates, balance patches, bringing the title to other platforms, or a new game in the series. So basically, there's no more updates coming to Halo 2, and they're not bringing any more, Halo Wars 2, and they're not bringing any new games to the series for Halo Wars. So, if that was your favorite game, I'm sorry. You can cry. It's all right. Nobody will hate you. But, man, I didn't really see a lot of talk about this game anyways. I played it. I love RTS. I love playing StarCraft, StarCraft 2, those types of games. I've just gotten into them recently, actually. Halo Wars is pretty fun. I was kind of hoping for a new game to come out. And maybe pick that up and try it and see if the RTS genre can come back. I think it's dead, though. I mean, I think BR is the new go-to genre for everybody to play. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I wouldn't be surprised if Halo Infinite had a BR mode. I don't really know how that would work. Doesn't really seem like their game model, but I wouldn't be surprised. So, anyways, let's see. Next story here. Apple Pay. So, if you've got an iPhone and you use Apple Pay, hold on, let's back up. If you've got an iPhone and you don't use Apple Pay, you need to step up to this generation, this millennium, this decade. I don't know. Apple Pay is amazing. Long story short, try it out, test it out, look into it if you don't have Apple Pay already on your more recent iPhones. So now, Bitcoin's been in the news because it's been moving up. Elon Musk at Tesla and SpaceX and everything, he made a huge investment. They are talking about now taking Bitcoin to buy Teslas. So Bitcoin's really making it. All this cryptocurrency has been in the news. I've got another story about that here in just a minute. But apparently the Bitcoin wallet, so the Bitcoin wallet, that's what you keep your Bitcoins and cryptocurrency in, it's your quote-unquote wallet. BitPay, that's the name of the wallet. If you have a prepaid MasterCard from them, you can add that to your Apple wallet and you can pay in Bitcoin through your Apple Pay app. Is it an app? Through your Apple Pay service on your phone. So you can use it online, you can use it in stores, you can use it in apps. Basically anywhere you can double tap or whatever your Apple Pay and pay with it, you're going to be able to pay with Bitcoin now. This is interesting because usually when Apple picks something up, the rest of the industries do too. And when Apple gets behind something, basically everybody's going to do it. And you could already see that here. So the BitPay wallet plans to add support for Google Pay and Samsung Pay. I don't know that there's as many users for that. There's a ton of users for the Apple Pay and their Apple Wallet. All similar terms, but yeah, so Apple Wallet is what's on your phone where you keep all your cards, and Apple Pay is the service to pay people. But your BitPay card is a prepaid card. I'm guessing like a debit card that has Bitcoin loaded into it. I don't have the app, and I'm not a cryptocurrency genius. I don't understand how all of that works. But if you are into Bitcoin, check this out. You probably already know about it if you're into Bitcoin. But even if you're not into Bitcoin and you kind of want to be into it, but you're like, what am I going to do with the Bitcoin? It looks like this little thing down here in the corner. It's not a real coin. It's a digital coin. If you want to invest in it, but don't know what you can do with it, well, apparently now you can basically use it for just about anything. Apple Pay's taking it. So that's pretty interesting. I'll keep an eye on that, and I'll probably have some more stories of how this works. So we'll see more. I don't know. I think it's now. Yeah, so it just says can now be used. I haven't looked at this app specifically. Like I said, I don't own a lot of Bitcoin, and I don't trade it or use it for things. I just have invested in it for grins and giggles, I guess. So, but I may check into this and see what we can do with it. But yeah, next story here. Let's look. So NASA's why can I not say that? Perseverance rover lands on Mars soon. The actual date is February the 18th, and they are expecting at 11:15 a.m. Pacific, I believe, for this actual touchdown. If you are wondering why I'm talking about this, well, Mars is kind of a nerdy thing. I'm an Elon Musk fanboy, and I like what he's doing to try to get to Mars, and this just happens to kind of relate. So, we've been to Mars before. There's been rovers on there. People say, oh, well, here's the same thing. They've got Curiosity and Insight already on there. But about 40%, it says about 40% of the missions ever sent to Mars by anybody has even been successful. So there's been things sent that have just crashed. So it's kind of a big deal. It takes a long time to get there. But apparently, I don't remember the exact day that Perseverance was sent to Mars, but February 18th is the landing day. The reason I'm telling you this is you can watch it live on the NASA stream. I believe it's on their YouTube channel. It's on there. I believe they have a cable channel. If you subscribe to different channels that have the NASA channel, you can watch it on there. They call it 7 minutes of silence when it's landing, I guess, because it's so rough and there's a delay that they don't actually know if it's going to land. I believe it's all automated. There's a little diagram I can pull up here for you. So basically it's going to be coming in super, super fast, and this little UFO looking pod, it comes down, the bottom falls off. This, I don't even know what to call it, a drone of some type comes out, descends, has these little jets, and it's got a quote unquote sky crane on it that drops the droid down, and then that flies off. So it's all kind of not luck, but they need to be lucky to get this thing to land safe. I mean, obviously they can get it on the ground, that counts too, but they want it all to work. They want it to be functional. One of the interesting things about Perseverance that piqued my interest was that it has a helicopter built into the middle of Perseverance. I don't know when they expect to launch it. I think that it'll land, do some missions, take some samples, you know, Mars rover stuff, no big deal, but that it'll actually open up, and there's a helicopter that can come out and apparently fly around and take photos and things like that, I guess. So they expect pictures, video, and audio to come out shortly. They'll have photos. It says not long after landing they'll have photos. I guess it takes a few minutes because it's so far away to get the information from there back. So they'll have photos shortly after landing, then they'll have video and audio a few days, assuming all goes correct. A few days after it lands, and then we'll be able to watch it. And they have it set up to film like this entire entry and landing procedure. I don't know if you'll even be able to tell what you're looking at when you watch it, but that'll be interesting. So if you're a Mars nerd and you like everything spacey and techie and cool and nerdy like me, then you might log in on the February 18th, or at least watch the video that'll probably be posted about it, and see if this bad boy makes it down to the surface. Do some exploration and some testing for some future missions to Mars. So that's pretty much all I got on Mars. I'm not a genius on that, but actually I'm not a genius on anything. So all right, next story. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 30 gaming laptops are here, kind of, sort of. So if I haven't really talked about them on my show, but they are coming out. There's a few models out. There's more coming soon this month. And main brands that you know, like Asus, Acer, HP, Lenovo, typical laptop makers that you would think of. There is a company called Hassy. I'm not really sure how you say that. It's a Chinese, no notebook maker, that have some RTX 3000 series, so 3060, 3070, 3080s, the ones you can't buy for your desktop. Well, they have some of the mobile versions in their laptops, and they have released, somebody has released, a cryptocurrency mining farm has released some video and pictures that they have bought a ton of these Hassi laptops and are using them as a mining farm, just like people would the GPU. Now, a ton of people were griping about this because it's the same thing going on with desktop cards. Either scalpers are getting them with their bots, or these mining farms are getting sold them under the table in mass quantities for good deals or whatever. But I mean, I don't know if you can see this. I guess I can zoom in a little more. I don't know how many there are. There's a ton. You can see all their power bricks. There's all in this room here. They've just got them lined up on the shelves here, opened up, just crypto mining away, because they're so excited about the new Apple Pay app that's coming out, that they want to spend some Bitcoin with Apple Pay. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Apparently the 3000 series cards are pretty good at GPU mining. But this doesn't look good if you're hoping to get a 3000 series laptop. I mean, this is just one manufacturer and one mining farm. I think NVIDIA was supposed to be kind of doing a little bit better job of making sure this doesn't happen, but it doesn't look like that's the case in China, or I don't know if these pictures were from China, but it's a Chinese manufactured laptop that has their product in it. So if you're wanting a 3000 series NVIDIA card in your laptop, and you can't get one, it's that one. That's the one that you were gonna get right there, but you're not gonna get it now because it's on a wooden floor mining cryptocurrency. So, yep. Other quick news tidbit here. So Intel's got their 11th gen out, which is a little bit hard to, or coming out, which is a little bit hard to buy, kind of like Ryzen series, I believe. I know Ryzen 9 or Ryzen's 5000 series are pretty hard to get, but in order, if you can't buy Ryzen, which is what you should be buying, but if you can't get a hold of it, then Intel's like, hey man, we got stuff for you right here. You know what? As a matter of fact, we gonna cut you a deal on it. Even though it's old, it's 14 nanometer process. It's not 7 nanometer like AMD. This is 14 nanometer plus, which means it's been around for like 4.5 years or something crazy like that. But this is the last gen. They have updated it, but this is the last generation of that 14 nanometer process, and they're dropping the prices essentially. So if you want a 10 850K, it was regular $534 apparently. Now it's down to $471. So moral of the story is all of these have dropped 13% on average, so anywhere from 10 to 20% on some of these products. If you absolutely need a CPU right now and you can't find a new Ryzen card or Ryzen CPU or something like that, maybe check out the 10th gen Intel. They're on sale right now anyway. So I don't know if they're making more of these or if these are old stock that they're pushing out. I'm not really sure what the story is on the 10th gen stuff, but there you go. Intel's making a move. Competition's good for everybody. We'll see what they say moving forward. I don't know if they'll cut it much more than this, but they're just trying to get some sales, trying to get some market share back. So, which they are. If Ryzen was available for everybody, they probably wouldn't be, but because it's not, Intel's still selling chips. So, last but not least, there is a lawsuit, or not a lawsuit, I guess. Congress is probing what happened with the GSE and Reddit. So the CEO of Reddit, the co-CEO of Robinhood and Roaring Kitty, or DFV, Deep Effin' Value, is going to testify in this GameStop hearing. So that's the Senate committee. Are calling this hearing, and they are going to talk about what was happening. They want to see if there was actually any market manipulation that happened. For those who don't know, this Roaring Kitty guy, or DFV, invested $53,000 in 2019, posted it on the Wall Street Bets Reddit, and has been going and talking about it on there. Apparently that 53,000 is up to around 48 million today. I don't know. It's up and down. It's up and down with the value of the GameStop right now. With the value of GameStop stock. So, but apparently they're all going to talk, and I think they're trying to figure out if this kitty guy or whatever his real name is Keith Gill. There you go. Roaring Kitty is Keith Gill. So they're going to find out if Keith Gill could be accused of manipulating the market with his tactics. I don't know if he could. Seems like it was all free choice. I know there's really strict rules about what you can recommend, what you can say, go do this, go do that. Following financial advice, and I believe that he was a financial advisor at one time, so that may get a little sticky. But basically, they're going to have him, the guy that made all this money and is on the Reddit side. They're going to have the CEO of Reddit and what he's allowed on his platform testify, and they're going to have the Robinhood co-CEO Vlad talk about what happened with Robinhood, because Robinhood, you know, they did block a lot of buying when people were trying to buy. They blocked a lot of it and didn't allow it. So it'll be interesting. I'm not sure. Let's see. Also February 18th. While you're watching the Mars rover land, right after that, go check out this awesome hearing on GameStop stock. No, but yeah, so it's happening on the same day. We're going to stream it live on this the Senate committee's website. I'll post all the links in the description. If you actually really care about this stuff, you can go check it, watch it, and see what they're talking about. The name, they're so proud of the name. The House hearing, which has the catchy title, GameStop, Who Wins and Who Loses with Short Sellers, Social Media, and Retail Investors Collide. That sounds like the worst name of a book ever. But yeah, man, I really think something's going to happen. There's either going to be some SEC regulations, there's going to be some Reddit regulations, there's going to be Robinhood regulations, there's going to be something. One of those is going to come out of this, I think. Because what happened was quote unquote unprecedented, but now it's precedented. So once the public has figured out that they can actually allegedly manipulate the stock, then there's nothing stopping them from doing it to other stocks. I mean, if they found out people are short on some of these stocks and they want to go pump it up to stick it to these hedge fund managers, man, there's nothing stopping them right now. I mean, except for what Robinhood did. So I don't know. We'll see if anything actually comes of it. But yeah, so there's your news. I mean, you can watch this GameStop thing going on. You can watch the NASA Perseverance rover land on the Mars. I almost said the moon. No, Mars. They're going farther than the moon. You can use Apple Pay to pay with Bitcoin. Apparently, all of a sudden, Halo Wars RTS games are dead. Halo Master Chief Collection has keyboard and mouse. I'm trying to do mouse and keyboard, but you can't really see it. Xbox Series S is coming in out of stock, so check that to see if you can get one. Call of Duty Warzone's getting some zombie tie-ins. Cold War has been selling like hotcakes, apparently. And if you wanted a NVIDIA 3000 series laptop, you ain't getting one because it's somebody's floor mining bitcoins. And if you need a CPU, Intel's got you with the last gen stuff super cheap. So basically, that's all I got for today. Go ahead and hit follow if you're watching me on Twitch. Subscribe if you're on YouTube. Leave me some comments. Say what's up. Say hello. Say you suck. I don't really care. Give me some follows. Hit the like button. I super appreciate it. I'm going to keep doing this as long as I can. With that said, it's your boy Waldo with the Bit Fraternity, and I'm out for tonight. I will see you tomorrow with some more tech news on Valentine's Day, if my girl lets me. Later. Maybe. You know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if she'll let me. Later.